It is officially my last day of summer. It's like almost midnight. I thought I'd bring y'all along to see kind of like my first last day of school. I would like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Honestly, I don't have too much to prep, but I am gonna set out some breakfast so I can make it tomorrow. We'll see where we go from there. I'm probably just gonna sleep after that. I'm already pretty much there. My roommates are sleeping, so I have to be quiet. Pickup is awake and ready for the day. It is officially the first day of school. Luckily, this isn't like a crazy first day of school because I only have one class. Tomorrow, I'll have a lot more classes. And I have some time in the morning to do like a full kind of chill whatever I want to do in the morning day. But to start off, I'm going to do my skincare, brush my teeth, and then go make my breakfast. So I've actually never made these Trader Joe's croissants before, but they like expanded so much more than I thought they were going to. But the oven is preheated and I'm gonna go ahead and stick them in. So I actually don't wear a lot of makeup in general, so this part of my morning routine does not take very long. This is officially my last first day of school, which is really exciting. It kind of flew by. I was not prepared for how fast this day was going to come. Officially, this is my first year of senior year, I guess, even though I'll be graduated in December. I feel like I'm not ready to move on from college life. I still really like my house and my roommates and my friends and doing college activities that are still, fun. I feel like I definitely am ready to move on from the college academic side of things. And I'm kind of ready for something new. I wish I could just transport all of my friends and just go to somewhere new with me and we can all go somewhere else. I am planning to go to medical school next year. So technically this isn't my last day of school period because I am going to be doing more school. That's the plan. Now I'm not quite sure college has been the best 4 years of my life, but it's definitely been some fun times. All right, and just like that, I'm done and ready to do my hair. Finished my hair, just some light curls, and my outfit. I thought this one would be kind of fun to wear because it reminds me of something I actually wore to my first day of school in kindergarten. So yes, this is the outfit, some overalls, shoes for the first day of school. I also am making some scrambled eggs to add with my croissant. And here is my simple little breakfast. It's such a nice morning and I have some time to kill, so usually I would use this time to read, but I wanted to talk about something that I think is important when we think about back to school, and with that I would like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp's mission is to make things affordable and accessible, which is really important when you think about a therapist and you're kind of limited to the options that are in your area. Back to school can kind of be a stressful time. I know I've got a full load of classes I'm taking, so even though I don't particularly struggle with depression or anxiety, there have been times when I've just needed somebody to talk to. And I have personally used BetterHelp before, which is why I'm so proud to actually partner with them, because I think it's just such a valuable tool, especially for college students. Even if you're not struggling academically, if you're struggling socially or have other things going on, this is a great tool for you. It's really easy because it's all online and they actually match you with a therapist. And if you don't like the therapist you're working with, it's really easy to switch. So I know back to school can be really stressful and I want to make sure y'all are getting help and talking to people if you need it, and just being aware that there are resources out there and it's not something to be ashamed of if you need somebody to talk to, because honestly we've all been there, myself included. So if this is you or you're just curious, there's a link in my description box that will give you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. That way you can connect with a therapist and see if it works for you. So yes, as I'm sitting here reflecting about everything that I have coming up and everything that I've been through in my 3 years of college, I think this is an ever important message to share. And with that, I think it's time to go to school. All right, I have all my things and I am ready to go to my first class of the new school year. I do drive to school because I live far enough off campus. I am driving today and then parking and then walking to my class. It's kind of annoying on days like this where I only have one class because it takes so much time to drive there and park, and I have to walk half a mile to get there. But it's nice when I have days like tomorrow where I'll have 3 classes and I'll be there all day long. My school parking lots are all completely full. Today I did get lucky. I was only circling for about 10 minutes before I found one. This class I'm about to go to is my advanced neuroscience writing class. Basically, I think we're just like writing more like scientific research papers. That's like the goal of it, is to teach us how to write those. I don't think it'll be too crazy, but my classes in general this semester are pretty intense. I'm taking like 6 advanced neuroscience or biology classes. I have like nothing that's not science. So I kind of screwed myself for the last semester. It's not going to be a doozy, but it is my last one, so at least I can just push through and be done. And now I walk to class. The weather today is incredible. It was like 90 degrees last week, and then it dropped down to like 70s. So it's perfect fall school weather. First day of school includes picking up my books. First I had to find them. I just got back from class and I did change. I went to go pick up my books, which I showed y'all. I was not prepared for these books. All right, so I usually get the ebooks and I read them on my laptop, but this semester I decided I would try to get the physical copies because I think it feels more like studying and it might help me like study better. I picked up one of my textbooks and I probably got asked by 3 different kids what class it was for so that they would not take it just based off the size of this textbook. And then I went to the bookstore lady and she actually gasped and then told me that was the biggest textbook she's ever seen. It's like 2,000 pages. Wish me luck. Now I do have some time because I only had one class today, so I am going to be doing some homework, really just trying to like get my schedule set. And if y'all have seen some of my other videos, you've seen that every year I do like an assignment tracker. That's kind of what I'm trying to nail down today, so I have all my assignments done. But if you want some more information about that, you'll have to check out the other tutorials that I have, because I swear it's like the best thing you can do if you're in college. It saved me so many times. You can see I'm organizing this now with all my assignments and separating them by the week. It's my family's first day of school tradition to always have cookies. Like my mom would make cookies when we came back from school, and that's like our traditions. So I went ahead and ordered myself a cookie to continue the tradition. Well, I was working on some homework and guess who came by? Rylan! It was also her first day of school. I am here. She's here, and we're conquering the first day together. I moved outside to finish up some homework. I'm pre-reading some of the chapters for my classes because it's like an assignment, I guess, to read it before we go over it in class. And it's just such nice weather outside. But I know that winter is right around the corner, and like in a month we're gonna have snow, which I'm pretty sad about. So I'm enjoying the outdoors while I can, doing my homework outside, and it's beautiful. Gup also is joining me out here. He loves it outside. Objectively, this textbook is just massive. I am actually beginning to read it, which makes me excited because I don't usually read them in person, and I've been on like a big reading kick. But how could you not be motivated when you're looking at a book like this? Come on. Well, I just finished up studying and I ate some dinner, and that's pretty much it for my first day of school. Overall, it wasn't too crazy. I only had one class, so I wasn't on campus a ton, but it was fun to see all my friends and kind of have like the back to school. I feel like after summer, you're just so excited to see everybody again, and I'm feeling very hopeful about this semester. I'm hoping it goes well, but thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all another time.